Konnichiwa! Today our journey begins with this man, from this tiny island, from this island nation. We are going to try to climb all the way to the top of Japanese society, all the way to the rank of shogun and unify Japan, all the while dodging assassinations, Oda Nobunaga and his entire clan, and general incompetence. I'm beginning a tour of CK3 mods, so if you have any recommendations, any burning desires, make sure to leave them in the comments. Little Demon became the head at a young age and made his clan a significant force in the Tosa province. On the current Shikoku island, the Kono clan allies with the Otomo clan, and the Miyoshi clan has vast realm. Can he defeat all his enemies with the Ichiro Gusoku, a group of farmer samurai, and unify the island? Well, farmer samurai sound kind of fun to me, so let's see what we can do about unifying the island and then maybe looking a little bit beyond. Oh god, it's a struggle. It's a phase of unification and chaos, okay? Alright, that's what the map looks like. Oda Nobunaga is, of course, on top, and he is marching towards. So what does this phase mean? Let's have a look. Win a war against your liege as a war leader. Vassalize an independent ruler. Acquire a higher tier primary. Start a war. Okay. Garrison size minus 50%. Unify Japan, Casus Belli. Culture, acceptance gain. Faith. We can get claims, throne scheme. Okay. This is us, the Chokusabe region. We have 1,337 troops. Everyone around us is either a little bit weaker or a little bit stronger. Gonna go on the martial tree, go for Bushido. What does Shinto do? Monasticism, adaptive inner journey. Well, surely at stage 1 is unify this island, right? We are intelligent. We're also a historical character. He's a prominent daimyo in Japanese Sengoku period. He's the 21st chief of the Chokusabe clan. He was a quiet youth, and his father was fretted about the boy's gentle nature. Nice. He later proved himself a brave warrior. In 1560, so that's 8 years ago, the Battle of Tonomoto, Chokusabe Konichika captured Nagahama Castle from the Motoya clan. I don't know who the Motoya clan are. That's fine. We have a player who is also intelligent. Nice. Let us educate him. We have Elite Teppo Ashigaru. Alright, that works. Make a decent amount of money. Counters these types? None. Okay, well, why do we have them? Alright, we're going to get another unit of siege engine, and I think that's kind of got to be it. Few Bushido. Can I recruit anyone? Cameron's not very good. Okay, let's invite them. Frankly, I think we need to go to war immediately, because otherwise we're going to get surrounded by all sorts of unspeakable individuals. Alright, Unify Japan, Casus Belli. Let's go straight in. I got 2 achievements. Play until 1453 and convert all of Iberia to the Mozarabic faith. I did it! I did it! God, I'm so good at Crusader Kings. Okay, you're going there. Nice. That's a great little victory. Immediate stack wipe. Arranged marriage between myself. No, that's the foreign ruler and my half-sister. No. Ooh, you're not a terrible person to ally. 2,000 troops. Alright, and sieges are relatively quick. Excellent. First victory. Oh, he committed seppuku. I suppose, yeah, capture's probably less likely in it. 3 out of 5. So we could probably get a couple more. 3 demean out of this 5 limit. Let's see, though. Now, you have so many allies. Oh, what? Within, yeah, no, they'll come in, though, right? That's a terrifying amount of allies. Aki is... Okay, so the only person that can really fight is this dude. Which I think we're going to do. I'll call him my ally, and I think it has to happen, right? Oh, I can only do it for 1 province. Can I subjugate him? No, because I need to have Exalted Amongst Men. So you are allied to this guy and that guy. Now, this guy's 2,000 troops. They are mercenaries, apparently. Here's the thought process, right? We attack this guy, defeat his army, and just siege it down immediately, because this guy won't have like the troops to be able to defend against that, and then they have to wait for this guy to turn up, and I think it might take him longer than it's going to take us to siege. So let's actually increase this here and get ready for the storm. Oh, okay, let's see. Restoration of the shogunate. This is the historical one. He becomes a vassal. He will destroy the shogunate if he's discontent. There you go. Oda Nobunaga has become a vassal of the shogun. Ha, so you're now invading him. Does that put you at war? Why did no one else come in? Do they not come in if you try and unify Japan? Let's try it. Alright, I've just taken over the siege. So do they just not come in? What happened to allies? I've now taken over the siege because I don't want this guy to get more powerful. That's incredible. That's incredible. That is a filthy level of competence there. I mean, that works. And now we're going to take him out. So now he's invading me as part of this. But he has no troops. I'm going to grab this person. That's going to give me the ability to have another holding. What are succession laws like in Japan? And I'm really not sure. Nice. The man committed seppuku. I took his heir. So what the hell happened there? Do allies just not come in? Our alliance is useless? You guys are Junsami. Rank of the Imperial Court. So would his boys not... Let's try it. Interesting. His boys just don't join the war. We instantly win because we capture him instead of him committing seppuku. Wild. Okay. Right, we wait a month and we are going to claim the rank of... What's it called? We're going to create the Kuni of Tosa. We're a daimyo now. Well, I mean, I think this kind of stuff's about momentum, right? So we need to keep pushing on. Nobunaga's no big deal. What's this? Oh, they formed a coalition against him. I'm going to stay out of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. That's the shogun. Well, that makes my life tricky, doesn't it? I want to stay independent. All right, well, let's unify Japan, shall we? We'll do it again. Straight in, immediate victory, and this is why you invest in sieges. That is a ridiculously quick thing there. Look at that. Okay, let's hand it out. Half-brother. Lightning Wars. Well, let's crack on. And again, we should be able to siege faster than they can, so negotiate alliance with who? No, I don't ally my vassals. I can create the region of Shikoku once I have the money. 2 in ransom. Will that give me the money? That they gave me $3. Okay, we should probably rest on our laurels a little bit here. Let's see. I can increase limited crown authority. Oh, it's primogeniture. Okay, well, there's the succession. We'll probably could have checked that the entire time. Let's look for some domestic affairs here. I wonder what's going to happen now to Oda Nobunaga. I mean, there's a coalition against him, right? You want my daughter. Who are you? No, you've got an inferior level of troops. The region of Western Shigoku. Where is this? Is that the Mori guy? Yeah, okay. That works. I don't know how the alliances work, because so far, I haven't seen anything to do with, like, calling in your own allies. Found a new shogunate. What is this? Realm sign of 80 or more. Completely control Kyoto. Get the next rank. Cool. I should probably be doing that. Oh, we have House Unity as well? Okay, right. I've not been using this effectively. But I want to become the next rank first. And then I think we try and go after the Otomo. Or at least the Ito first. So for that, I think I need a claim. Yeah, okay. Let's take a claim over here. We've got the aggressive attacker trait, which I feel like is appropriate for this man. He's 37. Kid is diligent, brave, compassionate, rowdy. He's going to be martial. He's a historical character. Of the subjugation of Shikoku by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. His father followed the Toyotomi into Kyushu campaign. He died during a campaign against the Shimazu. Oh, now there's a coalition against the Shogun. Ooh. Oh, we get to figure out how this works now. Let's raise the armies. Yeah, I can call the allies to war. No, will not accept. You need at least 50 opinion for a defensive war. Okay, so if they don't like you. Cool. Okay, so I need you to like me. So I need you to sway me. I need to sway you, so then you'll actually join me in wars. That's cool. I like that. Meantime, you know the deal. Oh, well, the coalition's dead. The last shogun is done. I'm confused as to what's going on. There we go. That'll do that. That man has 7,000, by the way. That's ridiculous. Where's that from? Mercenaries, 1,000. But yeah, the rest of them, I mean, what's he up to? He's just vibing. Okay, well, be careful. Okay, Oda. So now the Oda clan are, like, the daimyo. Oh, the Oda clan are now, I think they're just the Grand Daimyo. Yeah, I think have they just shirked the mantle of Shogun? That helps. There you go. I was kind of hoping to get some money out of that war, but we won, I guess. Okay, we have a claim over here. Okay, let us create ourselves the region of Shikoku. Now we have to do the whole coronation thing. This is cool. All court artifacts. The Chokosobe house banner and the clan banner. All right, nice. We can now host the coronation. Costs 114, right? We're going to have to wait. My son is a skilled raider. Good to see. All right, let's host the coronation. Go for impress attendees. And frankly, I don't think we need to have a big thing here. Let's just do it. Cool. Look at that. Thank you. Oh no, they've both been promised the votes for holding the royal Kiyomon during the ceremony. We can make it work. This is going to be a lot of magnificence. Excellent. +2 fort level. Develop decline, popular opinion, garrison size. Nice. Okay, I think we're good. What's this? Magnificent Kuboto be inherited. Nice. That's cool. Magnificence increases, and we are good to go. Secure alliances. Expand the realm. I swear no oath. Install claimants. I think expand the realm, right? Surely. So we have maximum level of magnificence? Yeah, okay. Guys, it's going on for a while, isn't it? Christ! My reign begins. Alright. I think we're looking pretty good. Prestige, legitimacy gain, looking alright. Alright, and in celebration of the coronation, I'm going to die from an illness. Alright, we can do Dynasty Legacy. Surely we have to do warfare, like House of Warriors. Alright. And in celebration, we are going to declare this war. There you go. Nice. That's a good victory there. Looks like they lost just as I arrived, but that's okay. Ha, Bucephalus is right there. Nice. I always pick Bucephalus. Now, we've got ourselves a little bit of a holding here. And we have to expand the realm by 4 more. So let's crack on. This one's going to be a little bit more tricky. Are we not allied with you? Oh, no. Did I lose my ally? Yes. Just something Kyushu. That's going to be the next place I expand to, so I don't really want to do that. That'll do. In a push. Who did I just ally? Okay, that's fine. Could have been bad. Yeah, let's go after this lot. The main concern I have is that I've been expanding so fast that I haven't really been doing enough with my men at arms, but not much I can do about that. Well, there is. I could stop expanding, but why'd I do that? All right, it appears that his allies have joined in. So that's a problem that can only be solved through cunning and trickery. Also known as running straight for his capital and out-sieging him. Damn. 53% is not enough. So it comes down to this. Oh, that's what you want to see. Okay, that could have been bad. Nice. I was kind of hoping we'd capture him or kill him, but this works as well. Oh, it's a big fight. I need to go siege back this place now, and I think we should do it. Okay, there we go. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Let's hand out all this stuff to various family members and guests, and we'll hand them over to this guy, who is our nephew, vassal, and friend. I upheld my oath. Nice. It's good to see. Too few concubines. Okay, well, not my favorite thing, but hey, a little bit of realm management, and then we're going to think about what we're going to do next. Probably off the Shimatsu, right? I mean, I've been fighting this entire time. The last Kanto Kanrei. Not sure what that is. Damn, you started to see blobs starting to form. Okay, I need money to gain the next rank. Can't get another local post until you get 4th or 5th rank. Can a central post. Here I was thinking I'd get a little bit of peace and quiet. But no, what's this war for? You're invading me. Alright, we're going to do the old razzle-dazzle. We're going to get sappers. That's going to help a decent amount. Okay, we lose a lot of money for the... Oh, I saw those mercenaries. And he's dead. But he's going to get caught on these sieges, whereas we are not. And now we can fight him as he lands for an instant victory. Truly, I am a master tactician. There we go. It's a victory. He's going to give me a lot of money. I'll use that to invest in my towns. Alright, what should we build here? Kawayoke. That seems good. Some watermills. And I think as well, let's go after him. He has no money, no troops. And we're going to pursue the exact same strategy we just did. Oh, there's another leader dead. It is a little bit annoying because it means I can't capture them. He's legging out north. Presumably, yep, he's going to go for his capital now. That's where we'll fight him, and that's where we win. Okay, it was a little bit tricky initially, but we're getting out okay. And now I have to do vassal management. This is the tricky part. All right, I want this island to be my sort of heartland. So where's my other duchy title? It's over here. So let's hand that off to someone. Yeah, I got a son here. There you go. Grant title. Nice. Look at that. Important thing here is that's given me a fantastic ability. That, like, money, that initial influx of money has actually helped me out so much. I was going to have to stall, but I don't need to stall anymore. I can go straight in. It's after this lot that things get a little bit tricky. All right, let's grab this region. So what's the next period of time? What's after unification and chaos? Oh, is it just permanently in this thing? Okay, cool. So what are the struggle endings? Tenka Shihitsu. I have destroyed all trades to prevent peace under the emperor. Now restore order to Japan. I have the title of shogunate, and I'm the only independent ruler whose realm size is 20 or more. I prohibit any private warfare in the name of the emperor. I shall punish anyone who violates the peace edict. I become shogunate, and I have the Juchi trait. First rank, and then there's this. Unify Japan, I'll finish the term with the Sengoku period and establish the Great Peace. This, I have shogunate, and the shogunate's vassals hold more than 80% of the de jure territories. After this guy dies, we're gonna have a... I mean, this guy... Actually, no, I'm lying. This guy's alright. Nice, good victory there. I do need a better men at arms. This is the only thing. That's something I can just do. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's just pop those up a little bit. Let's get that control growth. How old are you? 51. This man's a legend. And his son's gonna be decent as well, hopefully. I gotta be constantly investing in my economy over here. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to afford better men at arms. It's expensive, though, is the problem. Oh, it's a close one. I'm not liking that. It's just these lot. The army of Goto's groin. Why are they so good at fighting? Okay, we should win after this. There we go. 96%. They're throwing themselves at me. There you go. Okay. That was close. Alright, if I can clean up this island, it'll be ideal. But frankly, we are struggling a little bit now against these armies. Mainly, again, it's the men-at-arms. It is the men-at-arms side of things. They're making life a lot trickier. Okay, I think I've handed out all of the appropriate titles. I just have this one over here left. I'm gonna give to someone. Alright, we're making a good amount of money now. Is there anyone I can ransom for just a little bit of cash here? Get those watermills going. You finish up in 3 months. I'm trying to make this my, like, heartlands. I can start building over here as well. Well, no, I can't. I don't have the money for it, but you know what I mean. Okay. You scare me. That's 8,700 troops. That's not good. The Oda, obviously, are also fantastically powerful. But Nobunaga is still around, still kicking, so I'm going to have to wait for him to die Still can't unify the island. Let's unify down here then. We're gonna have to. No, this slot now no longer independent. We are gonna land directly on here. Nice. This is slightly better. Well, it's kind of what happens when you are fighting someone a lot smaller than you. There's another coalition. I wonder if there's gonna be a coalition against me at some point. I hope not. Okay, there's lands down here, but that's kind of far away. Now we got a little bit of a problem because our only real avenue is this slot. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna seize all the Jure lands. I'm just gonna take this area here. Let's do it. And there is take all this land and then hop into his capital. He's at war somewhere else right now. We go for high crown authority. I can build over here. When that other war ends, we have problems. Oh, he turned up. We won one battle. I don't know who turned up. That was not the main army. That's terrifying. Me and Oda Nobunaga become friends. It's huge. It's unimaginably large. I'm now friends with Oda Nobunaga. We're good. Okay, I need to take out this smaller army whilst I have the chance. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Oda Nobunaga was appointed shogun by the emperor. Established a new shogunate. The Oda shogunate is based in Shirogifu and aims to unify Japan. Okay, so he's now fully shogun. Okay. Okay, you are still currently fighting this war and a liberty war. Okay, that's ideal. I might have brought a rat about the death of this lot. My once ally. In the meantime, our development continues to grow. Always upgrade the lumber mills first. Fight him here. Nice. I think I just need Ito and then we're good. Oh no. Another coalition against Oda Nobunaga. Another coalition fails. My friend Oda Nobunaga died. Okay, I know my character is stressed about it. He's super sad, but that is very helpful. Unfortunately, he still has 16,000 troops. Okay, this should be it. A little victory here. Alright, cool. We've taken a bunch of territory over here. I could declare war. Seize all the Jure lands here. Let's do that. Just finish off these islands. Wow, okay. It's kind of an instant loss there, huh? Smart move from him. Very cocky from me to raise my armies right in his eye line. Alright, we finish off this war here. Damn, okay, Oda is terrifying. You're allied to another Oda. Alright, I honestly think, if I'm able to, let's go for a claim over here against, like, the Chiba. And we go after the guys on this side of things. Same way we took over this island. Ooh, that's cool. We've got more court artifacts that I've stolen. Notorious fox hides, other fox hides. I mean, it's things that other people have captured, to be clear. Looks like Oda's suffering tyranny war. No, now's our opportunity. We've got to seize these opportunities. We just have to. There's no two ways about it. He's coming into the capital. Ah, huge victory. Send him packing. If that was Oda Nobunaga's, like, guys, we'd have been killed so quick. Fortunately, it was not. Surely he has to deal with the liberty stuff, right? So what happens if they win? He's deposed. Christ, okay, the rebellion's coming. That's a shame. They're gonna come and steal all my... Oh, no, they've left. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna go for the capital. Oh, he died. But because he killed himself, I accidentally ended the rebellion. Because the war was for him to be deposed, right? And so I deposed him like that. Okay, it's good and bad. It's good because it means I don't have to fight the 20,000 men that were here. It's bad because, well, it would have been quite useful for him to collapse the realm. Look, we live and we learn, alright? Why does my nephew hate me? Nose Rifle Liege, offensive war. Bro, we're in the Sengoku era of Japan. It's kind of just what we do, no? Ooh, Otsus. Can I get one of those? Alright, it's a cannon. They're not that much more expensive than our current stuff, so we're gonna have to save up some money to get those. If I can win this battle, then we win the war. Nice. There it is. It's a good amount of territory here. Create this title too. This guy's name is Denzamon, which sounds cool, so we give him the title. Alright, I have a claim on Chiba, which will enable us to go after the Hojo, I think. Let's find out. Alright, Dynasty Legacy, Generational Belligerence sounds good. It's telling as to how, like, much I assume that I'm gonna win battles by the fact that I'm sitting over here clicking through developments versus looking at the battles themselves. Nice. Damn, the Westers weren't kidding. These cannons are great. Instant victory. Now, does that mean we go after the Hojo? No, it does not. That's annoying. What the hell was this, the point of all this? Alright, well, realistically, let's do this. I think my troops are good enough. I think, even though we're outnumbered. That was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. Look at that double stack wipe. There's no way you have troops left. No, he doesn't. Go straight for the capital. So the reason that was a huge mistake is that he gets the whole recently disembarked penalty against my troops, and I'm defending in my homeland, and my entire, like, setup is meant to defend in my own homeland in case something like this would happen. I'm so glad that worked well. Look at that instant victory. That's just how it is. That's a ridiculous level. All right, I'm gonna make some. These guys are all gonna be super powerful, mainly because I can't be bothered to sort it out. So I'm just gonna hand out the duchies themselves. There we go. Do I have too many duchies? Duchy title. No, we're good. Excellent. Silver mines are in play. So I was hoping that because I bought a Hojo, I could declare war. I can. Okay, cool. I can do the region of Eastern Kanto. Let's do it. All right, I saw him sail there. So he's probably sailing. Oh, wait, what? Who am I against? I am. Okay, sorry. I forgot who was fine. He's probably gone to my capital. These investments are paying massive dividends now. I wonder if he's sieging me right now. I'm not going to check. I guarantee you I can siege faster than him. Nice. Force demands. Finally, I've escaped the jaws of death. I don't know what that was. I probably should have checked. In real terms, we would have to, like, if this was a realistic thing, we would have to have such good control over the seas to be able to maintain this sort of an empire, because we would just be dead otherwise. Like, no two ways about it. It'd be over for us. How old is this man now? 69. His son's 43. I mean, and then his son is actually insane as well. Look at that. Good stuff, lads. Okay, I can unify Japan on this side of things as well. Dude, these sieges are so good. There we go. It's another one done. So you hate me, so I need someone who likes me. You're kind of ambivalent. That means now you like me and I don't have to deal with all those rebellious little vassals. Right, I need to move on immediately into the next territory. The main reason for that is because these little guys that I vassalized are all very, very, very disloyal. The only way I can make them loyal is by putting them under a loyal governor. That's the plan, at least. And you guys are a different faith to me? The hell is this? Okay, I've done the same thing again where I've just expected my troops to magically appear. Okay, we've died. Now, this is where things get real interesting. So, I should have set it up such that we will be okay, right? We have these territories, and now I need to hand off the territory that unless these territories are better. Damn, you did a lot of investing. We're going to hand this stuff out. Okay, you're not quite as good as your father. I kind of want to go stewardship just to get a little bit of domain focus. Every 6 points of stewardship, increase the domain limit by 1. So I need 4 points of stewardship for another singular point. Let's see. Could you... Okay, no, she can give it to me. Nice. Now, yeah, this is where things are going to get dicey. Now, the Duchy of Satsuma title. Need to hand that out. There's a title down here I have to hand out. Let's pick someone who likes me. Proving quite tricky to find someone who likes me down here. So there's a Liberty War going on, but it's really small. Court Granger's going up. That's nice. And I think we need to hold the Coronation. I'll sort it after this war. Alright, so far so good. Alright, I spent a lot of money on this. So far, it seems like a peaceful transition. So let's see. We're brave, diligent, and compassionate. We have a lot of military traits. We're shogoige, and we smoke weed. I think there's something I can do about that, right? Where is it? Gain the next rank. Oh, I need money for that. Okay, cool. We are around. What's this? Becomes a supporter. So someone is interrupting. I can duel this man to the death, but I'm compassionate. So I'm not going to do that. I will expand the realm. That's my oath. Cool. All right. So a lot of detractors did not like that, but we move. Let's begin with a war. I'm hoping this realm doesn't split apart. All right. Bit by bit. Okay. Now we're starting to die to attrition. One more siege and we're good. There's just so much land. Hopefully this way I can make some new supporters. You guys don't seem to like me as much as my father did. Oh, short reign. Yeah, well. Honestly, I will probably die before that gets better. See, now we border the Yoda directly. So we go straight in. This is going remarkably well. From a tiny little island that we've managed to unify to this. Not gonna lie, the main problem is the logistics. The supply issues we're suffering from are bad. Alright, let's go take the capital. Oh, my wife's dead. That's not good. I found a new wife. We're good. Now, I've got land somewhere. That's here. Mikasa. Well, Mikasa e Sukasa. You could take that. Alright, win the siege. And there goes... Nope. Let's try that again. Win the siege. And there goes the heartlands of the Oda. Well, not quite, but we're getting there. Now, the only downside is I have been neglecting building stuff in my lands. So that's going to catch up to me. But I don't care. I think we're in a decent enough place. Right, let's hand out Obama to someone. Good stuff. Can I attack you? Oh my god, I can. Let's do it. I'm running a bit low on prestige, but for the most part, we're doing okay. No, he's dead. Dude, these cannons are crazy. An entire new kingdom. The power of 1,000 suns in the palm of my hand. There we go. Yeah, keeping this together after the death of this guy is gonna be rough. We go after the Hojo. Ooh, I'm on the border. That's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Ah, Laith, come on, man. Can I take some early losses here? It's just pure arrogance. It really is. There's nothing else to it. All right, we go in, we win, we're good. We're gonna ignore the voice crack, everyone. Yeah, everyone? Huh? Yeah? Especially you, Kind Mod, the editor of this video. We're gonna ignore the noise, the voice crack I just did, huh? Yeah? Oh, we won. Nice. Usually they commit seppuku. Let's give it to my son to sort out. I give it everything to one son just so then I don't have to deal with it. Alright, we're going to seize all the jure lands over here. Mainly because the Oda are trying to do that. And I can't abide that. Damn it, he won just before I got there. That's irritating. Now, back to the original war that I was trying to fight before... before my father died. Right? Let's do that. I've done it again, haven't I? I can't keep getting away with this. There needs to be punishment on my part. I don't know, man. I thought I've got it. Yeah, it takes 2 months, Laith. It takes 2 months to raise up all your troops. Learn. You really think I would, wouldn't you? But no, unfortunately not. There we go. Nice. Let's fight the Date. I've never fought them before. Ooh, I don't have prestige for it. Oh, let's do something prestige then. Fight administration of the kingdom. Let's put that book up. All right, I need to do this. I've upheld my oath. Nice. Well done. All right, what would give us prestige? Probably a hunt, right? Or a feast. Let's go for a hunt. All right, 20 people trying to hunt these animals. Someone's trying to murder me. Oh, great. See that noise? That, like, incessant... Like, it's horrible. Let's go for a wolf. Nice, we got it. Good stuff. Now I'm going to empty out my prisons because I cannot deal with the horrible noises. All right, let's go after Oda again. I just got to keep hitting them when they're down, you know? Why have I done it again? Okay, fortunately it didn't attack me. Oh my god, Laith. I just don't learn. I genuinely don't. I'm incapable of it. All right, we've taken his capital. Now let's move on to the wall goal. My rival, someone of the Wildcats, died. Damn, these guns make life too easy. No, someone's still trying to kill me. You know what? Why am I risking it? Like, I know someone's trying to kill me, right? So let's just double the guards. Let's just make sure we don't die. How about that, Laith, huh? Look at me learning. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm above my direct vassal limit. That's not good. I've declared another war. I left for a while to clear the ping, but yeah, it's going to take way too long. So just ignore everything up here. That doesn't... that's not something I can control anymore. Where are you going? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Man, did none of you use cannons? Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, give it a sec. Give it a sec. What's going on? Let's take a little sitter up here. I have maximum stress. That's not good. Let's clear the pings. Okay, let's hand this stuff over. All right, I have territories. I'm just not exactly sure where they are. Okay, they're not in the east. Like, I have one territory somewhere. Down here? Over here? No? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. This place. Do I have too many Kunis or am I good? 1, 2. I'm good. 1 over my holding limit. I'm going for intimidation, I think. Get some dread gain. Let's get the next rank kit. Get the next rank there. 4th rank. Get the next rank. 4th upper. What's this one? 3rd rank. Okay, they're 2 weeks to send ultimatums right now. That's good. Get our money up. Not our funny up. What a great saying. We're going to host the coronation, and I've also given myself Juchi, the junior 1st rank of the Imperial Court. Which gives us diplomacy and stewardship and some legitimacy gain, because we're going to need that. And we inherited so much stuff. Okay, I need to lower my stress as much as possible. Alright, reign begins. Which means we have to do the traditional thing to do, and crush the Oda. Now, I'm aware I can form a new shogunate, which I'm going to do after this war because of the whole vassal situation. But again, I just feel like when we do the coronation, we have to do something. And taking out Oda it's the standard, you know? It's, for whatever reason, though, we do not make nearly as much money as my predecessors. I'm not really sure why that is. Like, not even close. This guy's also a worse military commander. He's not terrible, he just is worse. So I do need to be very careful of that. What are his traits? He is temperate, paranoid, generous, and compassionate. Those are not a great stretch of them. This is what I mean. It's just I'm getting stressed no matter what I do. Thriving chaos is probably a good one to do then. Alright, there we go. I've nicked a bunch of them here. Also, apparently a load of core artifacts. We seem to be better liked than our father, which is strange. I don't know what to tell you, but I do feel a lot more unsteady. I think it's probably the financial situation is not necessarily advantageous is probably why. God, right, I'm just sorting out our economy a little bit. It's probably quite important. And I'm also upgrading the fort level to make sure we don't just get, like, sniped. Because our other rulers that we were using, like our father and our grandfather, were usually in the field, right? This guy is probably not going to be leading the troops, so he's going to be at home. So someone could feasibly snipe me, which I don't really want to happen, obviously. That's a huge region. Let's do it. So we have to fire away east. Oh, dear. Or I've inherited something that's not good. One more siege ought to do it. He's on unsieging stuff at the same time as I'm sieging them. This is really annoying. Alright, I'm just going to take the attrition on the chin. There we go. Oh, okay, our final real threat is gone. That's so much land we just picked up. And now I get to sort it. The real fun of CK3. I swear to you now, they need to like have a button where you just click sort it for me. You know, I can't be doing this every time. I mean, I do it. I've been playing this game for 1,000 hours, so I want to make it clear that I'm not happy about it. There we go. We're 2 above our direct vassal limit, which means we need to found a new shogunate. We get the empire title shogunate. You work on the imperial court, and the emperor will point to you. You work on the imperial court, and the emperor will point you to the shogun. You're about to establish a new shogunate. I'm the head of all samurai clans. I've become shogunate's shogun, a great and terrible figure amongst the organs of mankind. My will is shaping the destinies of thousands with every use. As master of Shikoku, I've earned my right of rule, but now the Shikoku people and all those who belong under the mighty banner of shogunate, the Sanyo peasants, and the southern Kyushu nobles, these shogunal subjects must recognize my imperial station. I must perform new glorious rites of inauguration and justify my exalted crown. Oh great, we've got to know that crown law. Right, well, let's make some money by ransoming everyone. Oh, look, these guys will accept to be my vassal. Perfect. Nice, become my vassal. Excellent. Those guys are becoming my vassal. Fantastic. I like see Korea. That's cool. I've learned I'm going to put my men all the way back here when I fight Date. Let's get inherited tactics. 36,000 troops is kind of insane. Really don't care about the attrition. Just win the war. Oh, I'm immune to smallpox now. Apparently I had smallpox. I didn't know. Let's take out Takeda. There goes Takeda. There are significant problems within the kingdom that I'm genuinely just choosing to ignore. I don't know why my money's like not as good as it once was. I've tried to sit down and figure it out. I think it might be, maybe it's just because of the amount of men at arms I've got now, like that I inherited. Still, it's not gonna matter too much longer. We're gonna end the struggle soon enough. Realistically, all I need is my cannons. I've lost typhus. I've survived typhus and smallpox. This man is immortal. There we go. That's another one down. Gotta ransom out some prisoners again. So I think that means that we can do all of the endings. So we can't do this one. This was the first one I could do, but there are no more independent rulers. So, that's that done. Unify Japan will finish the term of the Sengoku period and establish the Great Peace. Or, I prevent any private warfare in the name of the Emperor. I have 99% of the land anyway, so let's do it. Look at this. On September the 7th, 1638, Satsuno Kami Chokosawi, we issued a great decree to all of Japan and restored order and peace to the country in turmoil. Now the Sengoku period ends and the new Kochi period begins. Later, the Chokosawa shogunate brought the country a few hundred years of prosperity. What policy brought prosperity to Japan? That's cool. We're going to go for trade and colonization. Huh, that's fun. They promoted foreign trade using ships with the shogunal charter, and they built many Japan towns all over Southeast Asia. In addition, some ambitious Japanese crossed the Pacific Ocean and colonized America. Time passes the 18th century. The European modern thought spread across Japan, which fundamentally changed the country's shape. When American domains declared independence from shogunate, a revolution broke out and it upset the Chokosawa shogunates. Times are about to turn turbulent again. Continued to European Universalis. That's fun. I like that little, like, hey, here's what happens in the future. But there it is, chaps. We have unified Japan, starting from a little tiny no one. Yeah, so it's always fun to come back to this mod. I always enjoy playing it. Hopefully you enjoyed this too. If you want to see more of this kind of content, I think I'm going to go around and do some of the more popular mods in CK3. I haven't touched them for a while, and they always get really great updates because of the passion of the community. So if that's something you want to see, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Lewis Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time. And the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.